Okay. Alrighty. All right. So, hello everyone. We are working on Hawaiian Sunset, and we are over here, where this flower is, or well, yeah, flower, but where these leaves are, I should say. So we're like right here, basically. So I'm almost to the other side. Um, I'm hoping I move the hoop far enough over so that I can capture the rest of this over here. Because then all I'll have to do is 3 more sides and then I'll be done. So we are at 52.64%. I'm at 11,135 out of 21,153 stitches. So yeah, I'm excited. Oh, over 50%. Over 50%. So let me readjust here so that I can reach my work. Okay. So, all right. So, I'll put a link in the video for the people on the replay. I finished this part on a video yesterday, I think, or maybe the video was today. I can't remember. But I will remember to put a link to the video. This is at 2:57. Just writing myself a note because I will forget. Okay. So let's see. So I'm working in 20. Why I don't know why I keep saying 20. I work in 2 blocks. Well, I mean 2 blocks of 10 is 20, so that's probably why I'm saying 20. But I work over 2 blocks. So I'm gonna and I work right to left. And that's really loose for some reason. All right. That is kind of blurry, isn't it? Hey, that's better. Okay. All right, so we got the pink one up here. And we got this color down here. I usually do parking method, but there's not too many of this color, so I think I'm just gonna knock it out. Or at least I don't think there's just that many of this color. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can find the hole, there we go. So I hope everyone's doing well. If you're stitching along with me, let me know what you're stitching on. Okay. As I said in the beginning, this is Hawaiian Sunset. I got this off Etsy. The link is in the description down below. If you are interested, yeah, this is not sponsored, but I know how frustrating it is to see a pattern online and not be able to find it. So I always provide links whenever I can. This one over here. I'm doing this on 14 count, I believe. Is this 14 or 16? Oh, I can never remember. Oh, hey, Kelly. The monochrome, ornament is so pretty. I am not brave enough to do that. Let's see. I can never remember if this is, yeah, this is 14. Okay, so this is 14 count. Oof. 14 count Ada. I'm doing 2 over 1 full cross, with DMC thread. Let's see. Yeah, there's not too much of this color, so. So I'm kind of excited. I have another interview. Well, I should have another interview. They haven't called me yet to set up the time, but he said he was gonna call me to set up the time. So I have another interview for a medical biller position. And it's kind of funny because I was actually in school for that and I never finished. Um, but this position doesn't require the certificate. Um, you technically don't need it. Most people want someone with the degree, of course, or with the certificate. But apparently this guy, he's not too fussed. So I have an interview coming up with him and I'm super excited about it. This would be a fantastic job for me to have. So, cross your fingers, say a prayer, whatever it is you do for good luck, please send some my way because I would really, really, really like to get this job. Especially after the other two fell through. So, yeah. Monochrome is surprisingly easy. I just do a small arrows there. Ah, okay. Well, I suppose doing a small area at a time would make it easy. I mean, I guess that's what I'm doing with this one. So I'm just working a 20 block area and then going down. So I suppose I'm doing a similar thing. And thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. Sorry if you hear anything in the background. Uh, as per usual, my dogs and cat are quiet until the moment I turn on the camera. and and then they think it's their time to shine. I don't know. I got it knotted around the needle. Let's see if I can finish these last few stitches with what I've got. 2 and 2. And down here. So 4, yeah, right here. Alrighty. Alright, I only have one more after this, so let me cut this tail off so it doesn't get in the way. Because my last one is just down here. And then I will show you. I was gonna do it on the video that I posted and I didn't. So I'll show you on here and then I'll make a video later. This is how I've been ending my threads for this project for the last probably month. And I like it. This is not my idea. I got this from Slow Stitch Yogi. And I adapted it to full cross because the technique was actually for tent stitch. But I figured I could probably do it for full stitch as well. So I will, if I can, I don't know if I can link a short because it was a short, not a video, but if I can link a short, um, I will link I will link it at this point in the video. But anyway, so I just did my final stitch in this color in this area. So I can come up the same way, but I find that it's easier and better if I come up in the last one before that. Or it doesn't have to be, I can come up here. I can come up here if I wanted, but I'm going to come back up. Oopsie, that's the wrong way. I'm going to come back up in the bottom left, just like I'm going to do a stitch. And I'm going to do a pin stitch, kind of, right in the middle. And that's all I'm going to do. And then I'm going to come back up. Doesn't really matter where you come back up. I'm going to come back up, I'm going to pull, and I'm going to snip. That is what I have been doing to secure my threads for the past month on this project. And I must say I love it, first of all. It's really easy. And the problem I have with a lot of ending techniques is that you basically have to know you're on your last stitch in order to do it. So like if you were doing instead of a loop start, a loop end, you have to know you're doing your last stitch so that you can have the loop on the back of the project and go through. I don't always know when I'm going to end my thread. So I was always backing out stitches to do these other methods. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find my next color. There it is. This though, you don't need to because you're coming back up after the stitch is already made. So I don't know if you guys wanted to try that, but I've been doing it for a while now and I really like it. I haven't noticed any um, what do you call it? Loose threads or anything like that. It all seems really tight. And you can't really, I mean, if you look in this section over here, you can't tell, or at least I can't tell where I ended threads. So, I mean, this one is the one we just did, and you can barely tell. Let's see. Scattered threads I have to be careful with and sort. Plan my approach. I shall mark stitch edit and then click. It's just yeah. That makes sense, Kelly. That totally makes sense. I don't know. Maybe if I can find a small monochrome piece, maybe I'll give it a shot. But that ornament is beautiful. I love how I love how everything just pops. Alrighty. So our next color is 3825, which is this like really pretty creamsicle color, creamsicle orange. But anyway, weather's been good. We got up to almost 60 today, so that was good. Dogs loved it, of course. They didn't want to come back inside. And it was nice to not have the heat running all day. I get I should buy a humidifier, but I get dry mouth and dry nose from the heat running all day. I'm just gonna do this one over here because we're over here. We're over here, we might as well do it. The vintage sewing machine is in oh, I don't know if there's how much stitching. Oh, okay, got it. The vintage sewing machine. That sounds like it would be pretty. I'm gonna have to look into that. Not that I need another pattern. Oh, no, we always need new patterns, right? I have so many patterns that I haven't even started. I feel so bad I bought them because I'm like, they're so pretty, I want to do them. And then they sit in my computer folder collecting virtual dust. Maybe one day. I have been wanting to start a new one lately, but I'm trying to hold myself back on starting a new one because I'm trying to finish what I have going, especially this one. This one is for my older brother and his wife's 10-year anniversary. So this one has to get done by the end of August. Um, and I also have the floral treble clef going, and I want to hopefully finish that one too. I don't know if I'm going to because I just restarted it, but I want to finish at least those two before starting anything new. Like big project new. I started the fish. Let's see, the vintage. I used to Vancouver. Back to rain on Friday. Oh no. 796. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I should have walked the dogs today. I did not. I did something to my foot. About a month ago I was walking the dogs because it was nice. And when I got about halfway around and all of a sudden my right foot started to really hurt. And I thought, and I didn't do anything. All I was doing was walking. And I thought maybe I somehow sprained it or whatever, but I just let it go, because I'm like, if it's sprained or something, it'll take care of itself in a day or two. Well, it's now been over a month later and it still hurts. I limp when I walk now. I can't walk normally. I finally I think it was last week, I got an x-ray. I still don't have the results back from that yet. Um, but yeah, it's kind of annoying because because it's like I don't know what I did other than walk. Oh, bye, Kelly. Thanks for joining. See you on the live on Sunday. So I don't know what I did besides walk. Um, but it hurts and I would like it to stop. It's better with my shoe on, so I can walk pretty almost normally with minimal pain with my shoe on, but if I'm wearing sandals or if I'm just walking barefoot, forget it, it hurts. All right. So this is getting kind of tiny, so I'm gonna do my little trick again. So I'm gonna come back up in the stitch before the last one, the second to last stitch, and then I'm gonna go, if I can get it, I'm gonna go right down the middle and then come right back up, pull, snip, and that's it. I love it. It's so easy. All right, let's see. 3822. 3822. So yeah, that's kind of been what's going on for me lately. We're supposed to go back down to like the 30s here in the next like day or two, which is I'm so done with cold weather. I would I would like the 60s, the 50s and the 60s and 70s to stay for more than a day or two. But it's fine. We're getting there. It's already April 8th, which is crazy. So spring will be sticking around here soon. The only the only good thing about my foot, being the way it is that I don't have to do yard work. I hate yard work. I hate mowing the lawn. I hate doing flower beds. Like I hate everything about yard work. There's not one thing about yard work that I like. which is really difficult because my mother loves yard work. She loves plants. She loves going outside and doing all that. And I'm like, no, no, no. I'd rather be inside stitching. Um, but it's got to get done. And but I haven't been able to mow the yard in the last couple weeks because my foot's been hurting. So I can't really I can't really walk too well to do that. So that's the only good thing about my foot being on the fritz. Always got to find that silver lining, right? Mm, come on. There we go. I hear people outside doing their yard work now. I mean, it's nice out. The wind's a little cold though, so this would not be a day I would do yard work. The wind is too cold. If I'm doing yard work, it's going to be somewhat comfortable. Okay. Mm, shh, don't bark, Bruno. And one, and then all the way over here. You've got two over here. I think Bruno hears the lawnmower outside and he's upset. He doesn't like he doesn't like the lawnmower because that means I'm outside and he's not. I know, how dare. How dare I leave him inside so he doesn't run away. He would love to just run the neighborhood. Oh my gosh, he would have so much fun. He's a little chihuahua, if you don't know. He's about 14 pounds. Um, and he loves to run. Oh, I should have done that one when I was over there. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. I'm hoping I can do this last line with what I've got. I don't know. I'm kind of low. I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to. No, because I have this one here. I have these two, and then I have this one way over here. Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna play fried chicken. Let's see if I can do it. Oh boy, I don't think I can. I got four more stitches. I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Darn it. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna come back up here, go down. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you win thread chicken, sometimes you don't. Okay. Um, I guess we can just continue on with that color. So it's 3822. See, I have everything on their own. I work off of a master set. I've been working off a master set for mm, maybe the past 2 months now. I used to do kits. I used to kit up my own projects. Um, but then I had so many kits with so many duplicate colors, and it was just honestly driving me nuts. Um, so I decided to go to a master set, which I wanted a master set anyway, just to like have, just so I could, you know, if I was doing like a monochrome or if I wanted to change a color in a project, I could just go to my master set and look. So, all right. So there's that one. But I decided to try just working off the master set, and I must say, I'm liking it a lot. I thought having all the colors all together would be really stressful, at least for me. But actually, it's not bad at all, actually. So I'm really happy with my decision to try working with a master set. All right, and then 4, 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not sure how long I'll be stitching for today. Just figured I'd pop on. I've tried to stick to a schedule when it comes to filming, but I don't know. Whenever I start a schedule to be like, okay, I'm gonna film on this day, post on this day. I don't know. It just whenever the day comes around to stitch, I don't feel like stitching then. Maybe it's the ADHD. Um, it doesn't like to be told what to do when. Four and five, two. And one over here. There we go. Got my tail stuck. There we go. Rethread. Alrighty. There's that one. One, two, three, and then four. But yeah, let me know what you're stitching on. Let me know how you're doing. That's about, I think that's about all the stories I have for today. Not much has happened today, which is a good thing. I'm not complaining. It's been a pretty quiet day, actually, which is nice. Oh, my only frustration is I've been trying to do my taxes. Oh my God, I hate taxes. Oh, and this year, or not this year, I mean, well, still this year, but last year I worked as a independent contractor. So instead of getting a W-2 where they take out the taxes for you all year, um, I am what they call a 1099. And so I'm trying to get it. I'm using H&R Block, and I'm trying to get these taxes done. And every time I think I got it and I submit it, the federal government denies it. And I'm just like, I don't understand. And I'm getting really frustrated. But I am just, I hate doing taxes. I wish America was more like other countries where, the taxes are just, the government does the taxes for you and they just send you either a bill or a check. I would love that. And it's something they could do. It's totally something they could do because they have all the information. Because when you submit, they tell you if it's right or wrong. So they have the information. So just tell me what I owe or what I get back and just send it to me. Like, why do I have to do all the freaking paperwork for it? It's just so annoying. Oh my gosh. But I only got like 6 days to get this done and I don't know. I was working a little bit on it today, but I'm just like I had to stop because I'm like I'm getting so aggravated with it. Shoot. So this part is still obviously, as I'm sure you could tell, this is still part of the sky. As we come down here, though, you can see where these pinks and greens are. We're going to get into this flower. that runs like right up here. So, and then I think the sky extends maybe like over here, I think. And then of course up here, I still have I still have the top portion to do. But I'm like super excited. We are now 53% done with this project, and I am just super excited. Mm, Let me. There it is. We'll have the mock-up sitting there so everyone can see. And as I said, we are working in this area right here. Hopefully you could see where my cursor was. Okay. Almost marked off the wrong, the wrong thing. I didn't have the right lines selected. I did the correct line, I just didn't have it selected. Which up here, it's not perfect. There's spaces up here that I fudged on, used different colors and things like that, and I'm not too worried about it up here because it's a sunset. Everything kind of just melds together anyway. All right. And I'll show you, because I'm getting kind of short on this thread, I'll show you once. I'll show you one more time, or once again, I should say. I don't know if it's going to be one more time, but I'll show you once again how I end my thread. Okay. All right, so I'm going to come up, do the last stitch, and I'm going to go back to the stitch before that one, come up in the left, the bottom left, like I was going to make a stitch, because I go bottom left to top right, and then bottom right to top left. So I'm going to come up in the bottom left. I'm going to go down the center. I'm going to pull that nice and tight. Okay, sorry about that. Had a spam call come in. So I'm going to pull that nice and tight, come up in a different spot, and just cut it off. And that is how I end my threads. All right, let's 7:43. 45 minutes. Okay. Let's see. There's not too much of this color. Let's fill in some of these holes here. Oops. Oh. Okay. So we've got those, and we've got two. We've got two here. Two here, one here. And then one here. Okay, and then let me go down and see if there's any more of this color. There is actually. So we're going to come down to this third box here. Let me shrink that. Actually, I don't have to shrink it. Let's put it up there. Aha. Okay, so I'm going to come down to this third box down here. And we are 4 up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is why I like this technique of ending my threads as well, because you don't have to worry about having threads around to end your thread, to like weave it underneath. Because it's a pin stitch, kind of. It's a modified pin stitch. You can, that's wrong. Darn it. Hold on a second. You know what? It's gonna stay there now because that's stuck. I pierced my thread when I went back through. I should have not done that. You know what though? It's fine. It's part of the sunset. I'm not too concerned about it. That's where that thread is going to live now. Anyway, what I like about ending my threads this way is, um, it makes it real easy for ninja stitches. Um, because you don't need anything else around it to kind of weave in ends or anything like that. 1, 2, 3. But and I'll be honest, it's not as secure as an actual pin stitch, but I think it's secure enough to be used as an ending stitch. I haven't seen any loosening of threads or anything. I mean, I've been using it now. I used it down in this corner here, and then I used it all this way. I've been using it now for about a month, if not a little longer, and I haven't noticed any loose stitches or anything. They don't come out. So, and I'll just do this one here. So see, I was able to end. There's no stitches around that one, but I was able to end on that stitch. So that's what I like about it. All right. Well, that is 149 stitches, and we're almost to an hour, so I think I'm gonna call it here. So I really hope you enjoyed, and like I said, I will link those 2 videos that I talked about after this goes live. So if you wanted to get those, just come back and watch the replay and you'll find those links. But yeah, I hope you join me for the next time, and I will catch you in the next video. Happy stitching!